Come on in and have a seat. Good morning, good afternoon to you. Y'all already know it's another story time. I just thought I'll come up and speak on it. Of what I see. Let's just call this a live. You heard me? Let's just call this a live. Because we're going to get it going. Y'all already know I'm here to report, but the news, the YouTube news. That part. Now, before we get off into it, I first got to thank all my true subscribers, every single one of you. I have to thank you guys for riding with me this long. You know what I'm saying? Support me when I'm down. And if you are new to my channel, I highly suggest that you check over the content, see if you like it. I'm just an everyday human being that rides YouTube as a subscriber and a content creator. So I see it. I don't support negative energy, but I do support the people that support me with positive energy. Thank you, Triple. I really appreciate people such as yourself, okay? And that's just on period. That's just on period. I really appreciate each and every content subscriber, content creator, because at times I turn around and I go right back on your channel, okay? So, because I want to know who I interact with, and that's just me. I had to bring this to you because I do have a 5 o'clock drop that's going to enlighten some that's being missed. Hmm? Okay? I tell you all the time, don't just watch a video. You got to be engaged in it. You got to know what they're talking about. You got to see exactly their point to it. Huh? Yeah, that part. Okay, so like, let me just drop this first news to you. Did I see it right when I say it's in the streets, it's news all around that the first topic that I shall touch on, because I'm definitely going to say the last for the bitter end. We got several content creators that I'm going to speak of. But let me just say this before I let me gather up all this information. And y'all know how I do the world news. I really like it. I really like it. So let's get off with this hot topic here. Let's get off to this hot topic. Y'all ready for this one? Did Eat with Q come at her subscribers for information that she had already put out there? Did she realize what she had done? Because she made that seem as though the subscribers attacked her. Overplay. She says real people don't bring their business to YouTube. Now, if you believe that, I'm going to say thumbs up the video. But I'm going to put a sour note on that tip too. Because I actually can remember when. Mhm. That part. Now, YouTubers are under the impression that because somebody watch you for 20 or 30 minutes a day, because those videos are not short, they're not 10-minute videos, that The people don't know you. You sit on a platform and you honestly, for 20 or 30 minutes, sometimes 2 and 3 times a day, and you tell people what's going on in your life. But then you turn around and you give those same people what you call business about speaking on your channel, under your comments, about something you said, the way that you detoured their mind, their way of thinking about an individual that you bring on your platform. Make that make sense. Now, I sat and I listened and I heard. I said, wow, I remember when. Now, I need not to call names or set it out about what you've done in the past, but truth to the matter is, Eat with Q is the same person that brought her ex old man and her current old man to the platform. And the video that she dropped earlier throughout the week, Play is Gone, she completely set her audience up to make such comments back to her. Like they're in your business because you kind of sort of put your business out there. And even if you were lying to them, you brought it to light to them to share their opinion. And then you come on the platform with the boyfriend and you come at the subscribers. Now, I don't know what kind of subscribers she got, but I'll tell you this, me as a content creator and a subscriber, I see you. I see you. And I can remember when the wedding announcement was made from the previous boyfriend to the point where she came back to enlighten the entire audience that the wedding was off. Now, I don't know how many people going to agree with that, but isn't that her putting her own business out? Yeah, that part. Mhm. And then I realized some news again. Y'all know I can't hold you long. Sin City, let me say that part again. Sin City, sitting in the car on break, I noticed a lot of YouTubers was talking. And then you put the content out here, right? So they're talking. But when I looked at the video, I'm gonna have to ask y'all, is what y'all heard that part, right? Mhm. Is what being looked upon? Now some might say she using a tracking device. Some might say she's just checking on the crib. But y'all need to really think about this. Is she watching what? Coming and going out of the house? What's the camera really about? Because if I'm not mistaken, she is living in an apartment. Oh, that part. Yeah. It kind of shocked me when I looked at that video. I said, where's the privacy? Ain't none. Ain't none. I couldn't understand a newly, what, bride? Isn't this their first year coming upon? I don't know. I'm just a subscriber looking in. Yeah. I'm just a subscriber looking in. But I caught that. You give us these these content creators give us these thoughts, share their information, and then when the subscribers get to talking, you want to come at us at our throats. But you putting it out there. Now I was watching the video and I said, okay, so Yeah, all right. You already know you can't leave your comments under her because she cussed them off. She cussed them off. She don't want to hear your opinion. She just telling you what's going on in her life. And when I tell you, if you watch that video, and mine's will be out at 5 o'clock today, p.m. Okay, that's just on period. If you're watching the videos, watch them thoroughly. It's not so much as about the hours, because as I was listening to it, the afternoon is better, third shift, can't do. I don't know about nobody else. If I just got married, and this is just my opinion, you can rest assured I'm trying to spend every moment with my honey boo. And that's on its way, y'all. Did you hear that part? There's talk of it over here on People's Child. But I'm not giving it to you guys until it's what? Proven fact. Okay? But it's talk about me getting married. And that's real talk. And I am not going to miss not 1 ounce of spending time with my honey boo boo. And that's on period. Okay? Now, my nights is definitely going to be what? Occupied. I'm not sitting at home bored all the time. That's on period. He's here with me. I'm at his crib. It doesn't even matter. We're going to spend time together. But these nights and these content creators giving me business, I don't know about nobody else. Freshly married, ain't no nights, ain't no afternoons gonna suck up my time if I have that right. Hmm? That's on period. I can't help but to say that. Okay. And then as I was listening to the video, that's an easy way to get hired in. Sound like temporary work to me. Tip service. Ain't nothing wrong with it. But that's what it sound like to me, y'all. She's working a tip job. Get your bag up, sis. Because that's what you got to do. Whether it's a temp, full time, part time, and it sounded to me like it's a temp, part time job, then she's working in the afternoons. But again, while watching that video, as I looked and I noticed something, she went straight into the camera. Oh, he leaving, he going to the grocery store. You telling all your business. So I have to say, are you watching the crib or are you watching what? Because it seems as though it ain't no privacy. And I have to come up and give it to you like that. Now, furthermore, as a subscriber, I have got to say, don't put your content out here or put something in your content if you don't want people to feed off it. Don't do it. Okay? Good morning. Well, good afternoon, Tasha. Okay? You know, my thing is, and I've mentioned it, I think they should do videos together, especially being newlywed. You know, it's not that they have to give us anything, but it's I don't know what to say to that. You know what I'm saying? But the people see it. The people see it. People see it. And you're gonna have negative energy rolling around when you spitting out negative energy. Now, when I speak of negative energy, y'all ain't gonna believe what I'm finna say now. You just a moment. Let me pause because I had something else on my mind. Being the Christian that I am, forgive and forget kind of hard because I really don't take too much to heart. Okay, unless it's my personal family. How they say it, two fucks in the buck, mother. You know what I'm saying? You know where I'm going with that. That's on period. Okay, let me tell y'all something. I have got to say this. YouTube don't like negative comments. Well, not so much as they don't like negative comments. YouTube don't like negative content. And if you are a YouTuber, you got the email. You got it. It's some changes going on. So now, the big question mark was that appeared to me in my sense of thoughts. Was it really worth it? Was it really, really worth it? Because when you come on here on this platform and spit out all that negative energy on content creators and what one is doing in such negative way and spitting hate and all, I wonder would that get paid for? You heard me? With the new rules in place. Talk to me, y'all. Y'all already know where I'm going with that one, right? Yeah, that part. So I'm gonna say to this because I know she got to be reaching her 1,000. I don't carry no hate in my heart. In fact, like I told you, very catchy title she gave me, Bubba Sparks TV. Huh? Thought I heard something. But now, here you go. And this is a word from Bubba Sparks TV because it's just the Christian in me. Let me say this. Congratulations. If you have not got to 1,000 yet, I guess when you see this video, it should reach you there. Hmm? No hatred over here. It's just the Christian in me. Yeah, that part. Now it's time to switch up your content because you can't get paid for hatefulness. Hmm? Yeah. Now, as I continue to enlighten you, I have to take a breather, y'all. Because, see, I carry no hate in my heart. I just have to take care of myself first. So I don't want anybody to think, oh, Diva back down. No, Diva did. Diva respects herself enough to sit away from the mess, see the mess, and sit away from it to take care of herself first. So when I say I thank all my supporters, I really do. Because February, after my birthday of this past year, to the beginning of March, if you didn't know it, that's a very touchy 2 to 3 weeks for me because I I, I gotta be honest. I grieve the loss of my son. It doesn't have me in a damper, but it does make me sit back and think how precious life is. So I lost my son on March the 5th. So the last time that I really had, well, every day was an enjoyment day. But when it comes to my birthday, he treated me like a queen. My son, facts, he just treated me like a queen, you know. And we had that last moment before that, we had a wonderful time. So, yeah, I sat back, y'all. Plus, I was going through the fact that I had to go in the hospital. And that in itself touched me because, as I stated before, I had a sister, which is my baby sister, checked in and didn't check out. So you know what I'm saying? I had a lot of things going on, mentally. Not in a bad way, but in a thoughtful kind of way. You know what I'm saying? And September is another bad month for me because that is the month when my child was born. You heard me? So those are 2 months that's very touchy for me. Okay? So I'm going to go on and say this. As you know, as YouTubers, we see what they're doing out here, and as a subscriber, I cannot help but to say it again. Don't put your shit out here. If you don't want nobody to comment on it, don't do that. Uh-uh. And far as this juicing, I see everybody on the kick of the juicing. The last video I dropped, y'all, juicing is not for everyone. Yeah. Consult a doctor before you do it. And I'm going to say that. Consult a doctor before you do that. You cannot drink smoothies, juices, all day to get protein and fiber and different things. You need to have a meal in there. Whether it's a vegan meal or just a meal itself, a meat meal. You know what I'm saying? Make sure you have the standard amount because your body needs the nutrients. Okay? I brought it up in the last video. It looked good on some people, but you're not in the same household. You really don't know how that took effect. Mhm. You really don't know. Because, see, people was bashing up in comments about Nate and surgery. Now, personally, I don't know. I'm going to say that. I don't know how. Because, see, I got a diva over here. Looks really, really good. And the transformation, and prior to it, that diva had to drink plenty of juice. She had to do the juice, kind of like juicy dive beforehand and after. Huh? Waited a couple of weeks or a week or two, and then had to go into small amounts of meals. You know where I'm going with this, y'all. See, I like to fool with people that really understands, even if it's in what? Secret code. You heard me? That person had to turn around and do small amounts, you know, and the appetite is it's not huge anymore, you know what I'm saying? It's looking good and everything. Super fly with it. But again, like Adrian did agree, she know for a fact, I know for a fact, and you should know for a fact, men can have surgery. But in a case like that, we don't really know what happened. Huh? Now maybe I'm talking too much. But I tell you this, before you start any diet, consult a doctor. Because see, I got behind the scenes and I lied to you, not you saw the juices or what I was making behind the scenes as I put them on my short. And I'm thinking I can eat blueberries because I do walk around and I do pop blueberries in my mouth. But I got to mixing up a new, I'm going to just say it like it really is a concoction, okay? Now, somebody asked me, can they have the recipe? It could be the ginger that I put in there too, y'all. Check it out. Spinach, cucumbers. And this is when I'm eating like the vegetables, right? So like spinach and cucumbers and maybe an apple up in there, right? Three ingredients. A little bit of lemon. The only thing I don't really touch bases on a daily basis is ginger. But the next thing I know, and I had ginger over in Beloved sauce, right? But the next thing I know, I messed around there and did a blueberry. Yeah, blueberry, plum, and grapes. Touch of lemon up in my mixture and ginger. Next thing, when I tell y'all I lie to you not, I broke out. I broke out. I broke out, started scratching, you know what I'm saying, on the wrist, arm, chest. I'm like, whoa. Hey, I haven't juice. I didn't do any juice yesterday. Simply, well, actually, for 2 days now. Simply because I broke out. That's why I made that video the way I did. We here, Nate. But like I said, read the fine lines. Because see, now I got to go back to the doctor. I got to go back to the doctor and make sure that this is not a reaction from underlying foods or my medication. But something broke me out, but it made me think everything ain't for everybody. Yeah, especially if you have health issues. So to spit that out and then, yes, if you're in the chat, please thumbs up the video if you have not. Or thumbs down. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? But thank you for joining me. So, like, everything ain't for everybody. It's just not. Now, on the other hand, picking up weight, losing weight, picking up weight, I'm going to say something. And I want y'all to listen to this. That trip to Taco Bell, I don't know about nobody else. I don't know how much sneaking going on. You heard me? I don't know how much sneaking going on. How much cheating behind the scenes going on neither. I got a craving. I got a craving. I got a craving. I thought I would die laughing out of my chair when I saw that. I did. I really did. I was like, what? But you do know Taco Bell got a vegans, menu, right? But you got to say to yourself, did you really get everything in vegan? Was it really only two? And y'all know I be what? Thinking over here. Was it really only two? Okay. Now when somebody see that, when you go over there, y'all check it out. Because if you watching videos like I do, you gonna have to ask yourself, uh, really? Okay, that part. And if you haven't watched Adrian Slay's channel, get over there and watch it. Let me see which one did she drop it on. Let me see. Let me see. Let me see which one did she drop it on. And don't hate me for it, y'all, because I have no hate in my heart for anyone. You know what I'm saying? I just love good content, good hosting content. Oh, oh, y'all. Wow. Silly mukbang. Silly mukbang. Just dropped a video say reporting the hot news. Adrian, the sister from, you heard me, Beloved Healthy. Let me see what else to say. Or not. I don't know. Yeah. I'll watch that later. But now this is Adrian. Oh, I got to cut that off. Y'all already know how that go, right? Unless you claim that for the rest of your life, honey, and be serious about it, you're going to fall back and backlash right into eating, or what do you call it? Not backlash, backslide. Back into eating all the foods that you love. You heard that. And it is true. It is true. If you are kicking it with healthy eats and you sliding up in restaurants, you leave a question mark on the forehead of many people that followed you. Is this healthy? How much eating behind the scenes is really going on? What are you really eating? It's a lot of questions that can be thrown out. You heard me? So when content creators come up with these ideas and you know they're not slandering, they're only going off of what they see. You can't get mad at them. You can't get mad at them. Eat with Q totally took to her platform and gave it to him like people was in her business. And I was just like, wow, let me go back to that. Now let me hit you on this one. Y'all remember this? This is probably the hardest video I've ever had to make. Us to go our separate ways. We've been together for 3.5 years, and we've had a lot of ups and we've had a lot of downs. We had good times, we had bad times, just like anybody else. Now, correct me if I'm wrong. Did the subscribers put her business out there, or did would Q put her business out there? Because see, when that relationship came upon, she gave it to us. When they broke up, she gave it to us. And prior to that, she even tried to fool the audience with he want his ring back. Y'all remember that? So I don't know who or what or why a content creator will shoot their own personal business out and then come at content creators like they're the ones that's putting her business out. I almost was like, wow. Let me cut that down. Let me see. I don't know. Let me see. Because I really want to get to this part. She gave some business. And 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 I said to myself, he have no idea who he fooling with. That part. Mhm. If you make a video about me that's disrespectful, I'm coming for you. I'm absolutely coming for you. I let a lot of stuff come, right? And this time, I talk about, all these videos out here with these relationships or whatever. I'm not in nobody's life. I don't know, but I know that a lot of stuff that you see on the internet is not the truth. This is my real life, my real man, my real relationship, our real situation. We're real. And what you gonna get is real facts that she put out. Hmm? So, y'all, if you made it this far, thumbs up the video. Be looking for the 5 o'clock drop. This is BBlicioustv, because y'all know what I do over here. And it ain't about no hate. It's about peace, love, and happiness. You don't want your business out there, don't put it out there. As content creators, you got some hateful ones and you got some respectful ones. And they ain't gonna keep quiet just because it's you. And they not. And I'm gonna say this too. Let me see. Where's this one? Hey. Absolutely. And you're talking about somebody's business that you don't even know. I'm into school. Right? We haven't had this in a long time. I miss eating with my baby. I know, baby. Y'all, I give up. Look for the video. Huh? Mm-hmm. That part. Did y'all know Royce got put in jail? If you ain't heard about that, check that out. Royce got put in jail simply, well, I ain't gonna say simply. Things were going on with her son and her, I'm gonna say stepson. Mm-hmm. Busy all over the internet, but not busy taking care of the kids. Kids have to be watched. Just because you got a 13-year-old, 11-year-old, a 12-year-old, or even a 9 or a 10, and they seem to be able to do certain things by themselves, the one thing they cannot do by themselves is have total control. Because kids get out of hand, and kids need their parents' eyes, whether it's one parent or two, 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. And I'm going to say that on behalf of that situation there. That's on period. I don't know about Jesse Smollett, but it seems as though keeping up with the news on him, y'all already know. He got 148 more days to go. That's on period. If you don't get time served early. You heard me? You cannot build a pack of lies using racial tactics and think they ain't coming for you. Because you're already 1 point against it. Being a what? Black man. Click like and subscribe. Don't forget to hit the bell button. Y'all already know. And you know what? I have to say this. It's already been compared to. Why did Jesse get the time and people like, what? Last president, capital T, can tell lies and still stand? Hey, I don't know what to say on that, y'all. But you see it too. Click like and subscribe. Don't forget to hit the bell button. This is BBlicioustv, and I'm bringing you what? Tea. I am these YouTube streets. Hmm. Don't forget to thumbs up the video on your way out.